E aí pessoal, tudo bem com vocês? Aqui quem tá falando com vocês é o Felpuditos. E hoje galera, estamos aqui para jogar Game of Thrones. Vamos lá? Vamos. Episódio 1. Eu pessoalmente sou um grande fã. Não um grande fã porque eu não terminei de ver a série, mas eu sou um fã da série de livros do Game of Thrones. Eu gosto bastante. Eu tô começando a ver a série mesmo. E por enquanto eu tô gostando. Vou ficar quieto e deixar os textos rolarem.
The trout in the towers, the wolf dropped the fish and they all ran away. The trout he flopped off and out of the another Walter Frey. Two weddings, two beddings brought on by beheadings, and diving cups for me. Two weddings, two beddings brought on by beheadings, and all is happily.
The great Jaime Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
And set free by the women. You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it. Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know.
Vamos pegar a espada, né?
Make
Pediram
sure
pra
it's
gente
spotless
limpar.
this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it. Go on, it's only blood.
Limpar a
Now
espadinha.
that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You'll never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest, you are just a squire.
Por que não?
You don't give swords like that to pig farmers.
I had a hand in it, you know.
Hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next he'll tell us he caught Tyrion too.
Deixa ele terminar.
Let him finish.
Oh, he'll talk all night if you let him.
You captured the Kingslayer.
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What do I tell you?
I brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
But not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story. It's grown
Ih,
more
rapaz.
far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on. It's your job.
Right,
Vamos lá
thanks.
pegar
You're welcome.
o vinho pro
Thank you, Garrett.
Lord.
I'll do it. Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach, and House Tully is forever in his debt. They've never seen a field ploughed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield. Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate.
tomar um
Robb
vinhozinho
Stark,
bom.
the king in the north. The king in the north.
Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard.
The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock.
Death to the Lannisters.
Iron
Ferro do gelo.
Got it.
Ih, rapaz.
Yes, my lord?
Chamou a gente pro cantinho.
To keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you. It's been on my mind for a while now. Something must be done.
With
I
me,
mean?
my lord.
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you? You serve me well.
To
Para
bring
honrar
honor
essa
to
casa.
House Forrester, my lord.
You have more honor than those who were born to it. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett. Your hard work has paid off.
Thank you, my lord. I promise. I won't let
Ele
you down.
transformou a gente num
That's
cavaleiro.
doubts.
Que legal,
For
cara.
now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight. I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go, and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
Os jogos da Telltale, eles têm muito... Vou dar um pause pra falar. Os jogos da Telltale, eles têm muito a parte que é história, né? É muita história. Então é muita história, muito diálogo. Muito conteúdo pra cada episódio. Só isso aí mesmo. Eu quero fazer um episódio de 15 minutos no máximo.
Squire, fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on, make it up to you.
Fine.
Claro.
But you owe me.
Oh, you? I've been a squire longer than you have. I outrank you.
Sei que pensa, meu amigo.
Fetch more wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
You'd better
Poderia
watch
ser
your
pior.
tongue, Bowen. It could be much
What
worse.
the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norin. See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming.
Não,
Don't
somos
get angry with me.
diferentes.
We're no different, you and I.
Aye, but I'm not the son of a pig farmer. My father had dignity. All I'm saying is,
Meio
this
arrogante
rate
esse
will never
cara.
be more than this, which is nothing. The
Não gostei
lowest
muito
of the
dele,
low.
não.
For all I know, we could be squires for life. Pulling wine around a fucking wedding. What a waste of fucking time.
Give it
Você
time.
pode chegar lá.
You'll get there.
More easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle were castellan at House Forrester, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it. How much further?
That's right over there.
Fortaleza da Casa Frey. As Gêmeas. Eu lembro disso no livro.
Take your time.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood.
Fucking phrase.
Nice night for a wedding. Not often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
Deixaram a gente pegar vinho.
Don't
no,
expect me to carry
deixaram
it
assim.
for you, Sir Garrett. What? What's wrong? What's gotten into you? You're acting rather odd. You've had too much wine.
Vamos voltar aqui.
Now.
Fine,
Eles
they
estão
can
se
wait.
No, you
juntando.
don't understand. We need to go.
And take the fucking flagon already.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush.
É, eles vão fazer salvar o Bowen.
But what about? What the hell was that about? Slow down, would you? What's the rush?
Run!
Run! Corre que eles vão te matar, meu amigo. É, eles foram contra a gente.
We need to get back to camp.
Nossa senhora, que massacre. Quick Time Event? Eita, rapaz.
Garen, we have to get back.
Nossa, Roderick. É bom. Isso por enquanto. Cagado. Tô lento nos Quick Time Events.
Ready,
Vou acostumar.
boys! Whoa! Whoa! Shoot that one!
Aí aqui é o...
What?
Oh! Protege! Ah não! Nosso amiguinho foi a salvação. Eita, casca! Carroça flamejante. Meu Deus do céu. Vamos rastejar, vamos rastejar. Pressiona no X que não é retardado. Quadrado. Saímos. Rodinho pra baixo. Triângulo. Chutaço, bonito. Aperta X, aperta X, aperta X. Vai pro lado. Vai pro outro. Pro lado. Joga esse filho da puta em cima dos cavalos. Pô! Eu esqueci do Family Friend. Tem que lembrar. Ah! O mundo.
Good fucking riddance.
Cara. Project morreu. Lord Forster tá matando ali. Gente. Cáspita. Cáspita não. Gente pacas.
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
Roderick's dead.
Speak up, Garrett.
The Freys. They slaughtered him, my lord.
Find a weapon, quickly!
Lutar contra os Freys. Nossa, o Lord Forster é muito badass. Ah, não.
Walter Frey, you fucking traitor!
Go, my lord, while there's still time.
Vamos lá.
Seven hells.
We have
Temos
to
que
keep
continuar
moving, my
andando.
lord.
I'd never make it. They'll hunt us down like dogs.
Walter Frey says time. Don't run.
Tá sangrando. Vou
God
passar
is
pra
with
gente
you,
a
lad.
espada.
Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no time to waste.
Espadão.
I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors.
Walter Frey says
You have to go.
backstage you're well.
Não o
I won't
deixarei.
leave you, my lord.
Can, and you will.
My lord,
By
I-
the gods, you will obey me. Tell your uncle. Tell him.
The North Grove must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan. The future of the house may depend on it.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Hey, it's those foresters!
Go. On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters!
Não, coitado do Sr. Forrester vai morrer.
We love the water fray!
Lord Forrester morreu, mas a gente tá vivo, pelo menos. Eita! Já deu 16 minutos. Meu Deus. Vou ter que fazer de 30 então. Muita pouca coisa. A intro da série no jogo. Iron Wrath. Era pra aí que a nossa espada tem que ir. A espada do Sr. Forrester, no caso. Game of Thrones. Episódio 1. Ferro do Gelo. Ó, porquinho. Mandar então. Oh, porquinho. Porco. Acho que a gente foi ver o nosso tio, né? A gente tá procurando nosso tio pra devolver a espada do Forrester. Ih, rapaz. Queimaram a floresta do nosso tio? Não parece bom, hein? Carroça deitada. Jogada.
That's father's car.
Ih, rapaz. Então ele não foi ver o pai ainda, ele foi ver não foi ver o tio ainda, foi ver o pai. Não, nosso pai, cara. Nossos porcos. Nossos porquinhos.
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father.
I said move on.
Eu vou até o meu pai. Caguei.
I recognize you. You're a forester squire. Former stock bannermen have no claim on land anymore. Or haven't you heard? The Starks are dead. Where'd you get that sword? Not a chance that sword is his. Must have stolen it. Out here by himself.
Matei homem por ela.
I killed a man for it.
Did you? Now why don't I believe you? That sword's too big for you, boy. You can barely pick it up.
Get off my land!
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
Alright, play.
No. I'll have that sword, boy.
Nem fodendo. Vai se fuder.
Fuck you.
R2. Tô. R2. Puta.
Finish this fucking pig farmer.
Pathetic.
Vamos lá com o machado, né? Garfo não. Não. O garfo é melhor, porque a gente consegue enganchar as espadas e torcer. Foi o que eu pensei. E matar também, né? A gente vai de machado. Outro lado. Chutaço. Pega a nossa espada de volta. Lá, garoto. Ah, cara de pau. Deu uma facada na nossa perninha. Opa.
Mercy, please. I beg of you. I have a family. They'll never survive without me. I have
Mercy.
no quarrel with you. I was only following orders.
Eu vou agir com clemência.
Thank you.
Mas o outro eu mato.
Lord Whitehill will see you hang for this. That much I promise.
Matamos todo mundo menos o outro. Papai!
Father?
Garrett, you survived. Your sister. Oh, she hid. I tried to stop them.
Ah, os pais foi pro saco. Ah, cara. Acho que a nossa irmã também morreu.
I'll kill the men who did this.
Chegamos em Iron Wrath, onde o Lord Forrester pediu para a espada dele ser entregue.
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Ele foi com machucado na perna esse tempo todo.
Garrett!
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the Maester. Meet us in the Great Hall. Quickly!
Garrett tá com a perninha machucada.
2 Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you.
Faria
Do
tudo
it
de
again
novo.
if I had the chance.
If we don't respond with strength, they won't stop until they have everything. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Já tô vendo que o YouTube vai falar que é graphic content.
These
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Our house
Nossa
will
casa
never
nunca
fall.
cairá.
By the gods, let's hope you're right. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
Podíamos fazer mais
Roderick had
nada.
already fallen. There was nothing we could do.
Well, I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
Eita, levantou, já levantou voando.
Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Consigo salvar aqui? Códice. Que é o códice? Ah, o códice é o... São as... É a enciclopédia, né? Do jogo. Vamos olhar a cadeira do Lorde. Nosso Lord Forrester salvou a vida, salvou nossa vida.
The Ironwood Grove.
Já olhamos um pouquinho a janela. Olhar o retrato da família. Tapeçaria.
Lord Forrester.
Lord Forrester.
It was an honor to squire for him. Gregor the Good. Roderick.
Filho dele.
He was our best warrior by far.
Ryan.
Never easy being the fourth born son.
Não sei quem é ele ainda.
Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now.
Eles são irmãos.
Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately.
Exilado. Mira.
Mira. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home.
E a senhora Forrester.
Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself.
Saiba mais sobre os Forresters no códice.
You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maestro Tengrin. Look, I'll show you.
It's a good thing you've done, bringing that back to House Forrester. By right, that belongs to Lord Ethan now. That sword has been handed down through 50 generations of Forresters.
Nossa senhora. É velho pra cacete. Olhar os suprimentos médicos. Vou tocar no balde. Tocar o curativo. Pegar as ervas de cura também, né? Para que a gente tá morrendo em alguma outra ocasião. Ou às vezes até pro tratamento da nossa perna. Bota o caldo no balde.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
Um monte de larvinha. Deixa eu olhar agora só o balde. Ok. Olhar mais o lugar. Vamos ver se tem alguma
No,
coisa.
you see there? You're limping
I'm
again.
fine, really.
Pode ir pra cá? Não, você tem que falar com o mestre. Vamos olhar para ele primeiro.
Keep moving. I need to see you walk.
E agora vamos falar com ele.
Does your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you. Why do the White Hills hate the Foresters?
Os
I
White
think it's
Hills
safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
Os White... Quem é o novo Lorde?
Lord of House Forrester.
White Ethan, of course.
O Ethan. Ok.
At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
Os White Hills
The
querem o
White
nosso
Hills want the
pau-ferro.
Forrester Ironwood.
Ah, they'd take it all if we'd let them, especially now with the Boltons in power, and proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left, just as they've done before.
What
será
will
de
happen
mim?
to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although given the circumstances of your... circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
Can I
Posso
see
ver
Ethan?
o Ethan?
Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
É loot.
Can
Posso
I
ir
go
agora?
now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on. Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He
Ele
was a
foi o
hero,
herói.
my lady. The bravest man on the battlefield by far.
Yet he was unable to save his own son.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion, but if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady
Nada poderia
Forrester
ter
would like to
salvado.
know.
I'm sorry, my lady. Nothing could be done to save him.
He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last
Careful.
words before he passed? If you can remember. It would mean so much to the family.
He asked me to return this to House Forrester. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Ih, rapaz.
Time to prove our strength.
I'll be
Carinha,
sure it's given to Ethan.
1000%. Putaço.
Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the White Hills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
Eles me atacaram.
And they'll say they were keeping the peace in the name of House Bolton. It's an argument you cannot win. We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard.
Precisamos ser espertos.
We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him. So, what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I'd have done the same, as any man would.
It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay? Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
Aí vai mandar a gente pra muralha.
You're sending him to the wall. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution.
Meu lugar é aqui.
My place is here. Who would defend the house? You said we need men who can fight.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
I won't put others at risk.
I'll
go.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
That settles it then.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you.
A gente tem que fugir dos White Hills. Nossa senhora, demora pra achar um save spot, né? Deus. Galera, eu só não parei antes dos 30 minutos, vai dar 40 já, porque não tinha nenhum save spot, eu também não podia salvar. Assim, no meio do jogo, mas... ok, tá. Então, esse foi o vídeo, galera. Muito obrigado por terem assistido esse vídeo. Me sigam nas redes sociais, Twitter, Facebook e Instagram. Não se esqueçam de darem aquele like no vídeo, favoritarem, se inscreverem no canal Fomos de Vídeos e compartilhem. Compartilha, tá? Por favor, pra a gente poder ter mais felpolinos. Chegamos a 56 inscritos. Tá estagnado, mas estagnar em 56 é bom. Mas sempre visamos melhor, mas já tô bem feliz com os nossos 56 inscritos. Tá bom, galera? Então, se vocês gostaram do Game of Thrones, like, compartilha para ter mais view, para poder fazer mais do jogo. Ok? Então, muito obrigado por ter assistido esse vídeo. Valeu e falou. Foi! Tchau! O vagabundo. Cara de pau. Caralho. Não! Morri. Flashbang.